But I'll tell you a bit about Ibrahim.
Ibrahim Mahama breakthrough ninja no. UK broni fita.
If today Jubilee, because of Jubilee House, has reduced the cost of 6 March, there's no way you press John Dramani Mahama. You should turn the praise.
Because we NPP ni pa. Na doing the ultima.
Abai no kase yeso ba obeti electricity so no. Mitia 256 Ghana cedi.
Iyan samai fo nyina kwaba ebiem emra dwumadi so emra so se yefrase na ensama ekoso ewo oman Ghana mu no yede ni nyina ebre ahefo eno achi no abusua panikovu so aduomi abiebie nsem nim na edimu nkomo after se 6 March Independence Day no ko na wiye no NPP amanyuko no astati edin komo bi na enkomo na chi no Ghana for etuja edi Emmanuel mo quick one ye be bora ho na fe ne yedin komo na bibia aye kama baransa na no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ense nansen obahwa after say Ibrahim Mahama ekoto new private jet no Ghana for bi ne titu NPP for no edin komo bebre se ai ne nua ebeya mampani no ena owia oman no sika edema Ibrahim Mahama etoto private jet eno wachi no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ababonten ababe cheche nsemu eri nsam ena ode etudwa quick one yeni kanko tiemra yakoba abusua ensem wachi pa.
I'll tell you a bit about Ibrahim. At one point when our father was in exile, one of his political exiles, Ibrahim and some of the younger siblings were sent away to England to continue school and also to keep them out of trouble in Ghana. Ibrahim, from when he was young, had an interest in any machine. And so if you gave him a toy, he will, by the next day, have dismantled it to see what makes the toy move. And so he has an interest in aeroplanes, he has an interest in motorcycles, he has an interest in cars, but above all, he has an interest in heavy F-moving engineering machines. And so in England, he continued to pursue that interest. And it made him to meet a partner who was also a contractor, I think an Irish contractor, who was down on his luck and was virtually bankrupt. And so Ibrahim convinced him, let's take a few bulldozers and excavators to Ghana, and we can start renting them to the mines, and we'll make some good money. And so they came together and formed Engineers and Planners. At that time, no Ghanaian company was allowed to work directly as a subcontractor to the big mining companies. It was Australian, Canadian, expatriate companies that used to get the contracts from the big mining companies. And then they would subcontract little parts of it to the pioneers like Ibrahim and Co. And so he began by doing subcontracts for AMS, African Mining Services, and he proved so good at the work he was doing that gradually, they recognized that he could not only deliver on budgets, but also deliver on time. And so he opened that space for the first indigenous Ghanaian mining company to get contracts directly from the big mining companies. And his mentor is here, Mr. Sam Jonah. I call him and Ibrahim Tom and Jerry, because you can't see one without seeing the other. And so gradually he built his name in the mining sector, and today is the biggest mining subcontractor, if not only in the whole of West Africa, maybe in Africa. And he has built himself by dint of hard work.
Okay, Mr. Right. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. But then some doso, but I'll no and command Mampania di afa Ibrahim Mahama on a quick one. Young woman and some are for no can some Mampaniati.
On to the one to Ghana heavy. What a Ghana ha? Why a Ghana Mampani? What's my Wakaya Makai and Adam Koku interview? Nansen Johnny ne Case, Nanania Aboagye, and they don't say, oh. na me mente Ghana ana me di mampanyi ni wo baabi Ghana ya na me di ne me sori anopa ye de hu ne ma nyina abra me ti me ne ekosu bia sana John Dramani Mahama dia wo kan tie wo ye mampanyi ni wo Ghana me ma remfi se de ekosu TikTok bibia eya de a wonya time no hwe emre bo no akan oso wo tu kwan ya ya no onya time hwe kuma wudisini ni bi minim se obekan ya back to nsem a wo kan so. That was Emmanuel Adam Mahama, Ibrahim Mahama, and John Mahama Papa. 1966 coup EPA. So Obekaya na ono na oye minister e won Kwame Nkrumah amamum. Enti after say wo mutu Kwame Nkrumah bangu ye no no. Na e wo say wo mu ano wo ban Nkrumah ne ade no. Na e wo say political hunting, witch hunting ne kan bi. Enti on say ne papa ho kodi adwam. Ti sorry a o say abra ne papa saa de ni si ye no no. Womu ma enkura ni bi eko UK ekosua ade a na ne nua Ibrahim Mahama na oka ho em se wore ne nsem a wo kana na se eye UK school na Ibrahim Mahama ko ye no e ho na hya ase e bi ekwan ma no en afutuo akobo mu pa ne nsem na wo ka no abrabo afutuo pa e wo se minwie no awofo ne ye ne achenchenchena achen ye so ye ma emo mo ye ne omuntum nye na wo se ye hu pa o se Ibrahim Mahama so an dan setoi na obehu a na de bema no a ade nchi no biem opeso hu ade kura ma toy ni movie opeso hu ade kura ma car ni movie no wa biem tutum no ahwe eti ayade na ni je machines ho pa enu nti going forward na onya akwanya ko school wo UK no ana okohia obi a ono nso no wa ye mfididuma pa a sa atem kra no ko bankrupt e ka bankrupt ani sika sem nyina na asai ene ade eti Ibrahim Mahama and was sending crying, so one from Fidie Kakramra Ghana. No Mesha Semfan High Ma or your mind and Acasiano, or Benyaska, and Ibrahim Mahama. Engineers and planners are limited, no chassis.
Ibrahim Mahama breakthrough ninja. A UK brony fita, and one in about Ghana, and a UK brony fita no didn't feed your buyer, and one more day high. And the name saw my Ibrahim Mahama and Yeska. None other NPP for say. John Mahama be president and Ibrahim Mahama nyeske
and odie wo mu akeka ne propaganda and true and no kware sa wo mpeso wo ye no wo mpeso wo ya onsa ban ba ya chew na na dan kwaku fado ade anchi o and scandals no sha ase yi ni tie but ban ba 1 year ni ne ewre mu aye ko 2 years ni BBMP enti wo mu pe kwanyom be faso no menye bibi no mo de abasa ha Mahama so ba nye we nu adi nye we nu awia enu ti say Ibrahim Mahama akoto alupredi a eni eni ba say alupre no kwa aka wasa ma menwe ho fast na memra so go back na wo hwe 2024 no say ase di alupre no huduma ana 2025 na nensa aka eti alupre ni enka ba bi oto ye pa wa anton Mahama penso ko to no akufa do penso ti akufa do ne man skade no koto ye. So we read Ibrahim Mahama story John Mahama de ato ya and the breakthrough no shas ye beji di benya nya dina so no so eh John Ejekum go 4 peso go back and check records ho no shas ye e ma Ibrahim Mahama afedie obenya sika ko into no akra waka e won statement mu pen the matter asema John Mahama akan no afutu ame e di mamini wo ye owofo a moma ye nhwe nkwada ne omutumi ye. And it tells you say it is high time was Africa needed to Ghana. Yes, a say education system. The matter, mitway, Monsieur Mass, Monsieur Science, but men for mass and science and your says, yeah. And the aquadan and no first now will be talent to Cranono, Nankia Shassi near developing. And I know, say, Oko Europe, no near Asia, no, I don't know much as any free. And until a name, yet Ghana and Yakadasu Bessia cartons. Now on Concomba bonus open to us, saw them, not Japan, China, no Korean, no Chakra, and said you'll be see Aya from. So no Bessie Aya Sura, so no Bessia Hibalu, so Bessia Aya way, and gradually. Ye be na ye cartons in Terbe in Tarabano, no, so your machines. No, they couldn't him. Na ye ko haina ma ye form one ye tunu hano, one no betu, we are no 10%. You go na ye to no mum de na fidie na betu na ye de mpai ba ta akire ori anu ma 10%. So it is high time me was bibi man ye sue bibi na di free na e koso mprempre ni titiri Ibrahim Mahama asem ya wakan because ori na wo for man te se Mahama kan se bia no mo bro no na ye ma no kwan se obabie mu nti na ye mfa toy kra ma no na ye gi free no omo ma ne kwan ama ozebete de wonya ne wo hu
enti wo se no enkomo bifo no di na ma president ababe edi semi atudwana
ni nyina ay sansam na wo mo ka no Mahama peso and watch Mama Ghana for ni wiase nyina hu yamu bi kra de yeyete ye no kofo person ye te say wo hyase efefe sa ba bi o hyase di free ye ne nyane enti when ye deep history deep abakosem asem efe Ibrahim Mahama na hunya ho anne wo de abeduru ha and so Ibrahim Mahama so oye obi oye hard working tie nie pa apart from sa talent na ne kra ne wo hu ba bia also de n'adwuma fa a o de fa ya wa ma obi amu na ba mu no wo sa ye hard working
na sansem we kra no mampani kra na ni so ha no ba be chem because Ibrahim Mahama no enya Ghana nko no ye mind no ukopie mo ho Zimbabwe o se hia oye mind eti awiase fa na nyina no oye mind no
so West Africa we number 1 and African so kro beti number 1 and obie nim no by the matter etoda ya na ye si e beyi bibi free baabie because wo search internet no so and some adom ama kan wunya e ne ya wa beka na bia be search wo beko ne achoto wo no we dan so no meka we no na ko internet so wunya de obenya engineers and planners limited ye baabie o mo hyase ye adwuma free ye a o mo hyase asa ba se baabie adwuma wura nankasa Ibrahim Mahama no na bosse ani nani suade hunu ani baby o sase di free course school ni ade ni ngam me kra mente that's why school UK this is my first time met here and untin simbi se ba bontena ebo ma enhye afofro crying ni titru awofo no na me ne wo kan yie uyo awofo na ba biebie niema so na ba ye niema enkotwa ne to fa ne fada appropriate quarters na ma na chidom bona chidom na bo ne se de be obetimi anya sa talent no the better awofo na force wo no ma bebre ne ba oye science and oye doctor nto pesa chinchin na ne ba ne doctor abra ne ba no so nka ye aduane no pa ene wa failure makra ne ho che no mamu ma ye force nkwada no wo mu giving talent nyame de amom no ye nsi wo mu komodin ne ye mo mo no betimi ade abeboa Ghana se de Ibrahim Mahama enya Ghana nkwa no de boa bibi ma nyina no
quick one abusua ye mfiri na entumi kankwa ha MPP for na start din komo wi after say I also his excellency John Dramani Mahama there also independence day no baby a oman na duru ahokire oman ni komu na nado dan kwakufu ado penso no so okaso oba be sesika twetwere die ne ye dia celebrate common independence day a we de anya common the independence day ne dia ti I form fan chame oba be spend sika twetwere die ne de akwakwe independent adabi o de sika ne ba be bo man ne ho bra se de be ya me nu mienu timamufo no ye ho betoye MPP fo no munu ya kutrikum wo mo si adan na dwomama ase ai odi sika ne bi eto ho a onko spende e wo independence day ho MPP fo na kasa wo ma di nkomo ye nkotie nkomo mu di ye e fa this year 6 March no ne koba abso information we chipa
Mumbo, the new patriotic party. Today,
Namo sent 20 million Ghana cedis on
today, as I said, the entire NDC and John Dramani Mahama, Omumbo, the new patriotic party, Omumbo Abaso. Because Sanka NPP NC Jubilee House, Anka when fear na mudi 6 March no kwaye.
Mass food or
Anka yensi Jubilee House. Anka John Mama feared sa change homes no. Mbeti mi di 6 March ko change home. Muti mi di ko change home. This is the handwork. One so ukasa mi
minim and I respect
what you say. Ukasa mi
I asante kasa no. Enti amechi wadwen because of the change homes.
Oh, the fear. Okay.
That's what I'm bringing your mind to.
Okay. Thank you. Wow. So se si anu minu kado MPP because of competent thinking aye thinki dachi Ghana dachi na hwe se castle baby aye wono na obi na be si wo na it was not fit for purpose say Ghana
presidential palace
as a presidential palace.
I understand
Na ya juni Ghana etimi see sa beautiful house we. You be see beautiful house we. Look at the criticism the NDC were criticizing the new patriotic party of building Jubilee House to extent almost say Jubilee House the buy the bear akoko bu ana the be na ntwe. Today nobody is enjoying Jubilee House like the NDC. So if today because of Jubilee House has reduced the cost of 6 March, there's no way you press John Dramani Mahama. You should turn the praise to His Excellency John Ajakun Kufuor, to His Excellency Nana Adedankwa Akufo-Addo, to then the third vice chairman of the New Patriotic Party, Alhaji Masoud Osman.
Good.
You have to thank us for building the Jubilee House so that today the NDC have the guts to do their 6 months there, and it has reduced price. You see, this is a Jubilee House, you know. Yeah. This is a policy. This is a legacy that the NPP left.
Good.
Atame's legacy, no, ewahe. John Mahama legacy, ewahe. You see, you people do not have any legacy. The current generation will benefit, and the future generation will come and benefit. NDC ni Baku ne Jubilee House and there Ghana students, our youth, our next generation. Today they are marching in the Jubilee House and seeing the beautiful this environment of Jubilee House. Yeah. You have to thank the New Patriotic Party. You have to thank His Excellency John Ajako Nkufuor. You have to thank His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. You have to thank His Excellency the Vice President.
Celebration.
You see, yeah, Ghana, you free say Ghana no, and yeah, Accra Nkwana yeah Ghana.
Yeah.
So people, some regions, other regions have to feel Ghana. Other region has to, I say almost feel it, almost Ghana.
Why not?
So we decided that every now and then, 6 March, our Accra. Why wouldn't us take it and change it to another region? So northerners. This is the first time the New Patriotic Party under His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo this 6 March Kotamale. Look at how beautiful it was. Look at people in Tamale, who 6 months, sometimes on TV. Nothing there.
They have to be
the president is there, they feel it.
Yeah, be a part of
it.
Be
the part of it. That is competent government.
No tune forward.
Kumasi, look at how Kumasi, how Asante mind.
Good.
Asante feel it. What can I say? The voter region. Voter. In terms of voting, and young Bokam fa 6 March in voter region, but voter region too is part of Ghana.
Yeah. Until I'm okay, to go after the scene China.
Yeah, you know, scene China.
That's all. David,
unim. And this is for Mudada, no Muko Chukuru say one Kasano. Make out, and this is for
I like that.
I'm telling you, and this is for Muko Chukuru. Say Onka Omba Bonte Ombeka say no. Achiro Onunkasa who say there is no any development in voter. Achiro Obo NPP Abaso because.
Okay, the writer, Mr. Salakau. Okay, dear, Ubo video na mu ya de besi mita ka vitela adafo. Na ai Masaudu. Ai. Opposition bu NPP.
Why second vice chairman? Why? Second vice chairman.
Wait.
Ai.
Ai NPP afu.
Na untumi mpa chairman. Untumi mpa chairman. Na Masaudu ya second vice chairman we ni news na wo na ni za ara o. Bo acheje akọ chairman. Na no obeka say na suppose na me hu say na ono so kra say ngo yie sa enka first na obi ani mbo acheja akọ until so obeka say the first di ho e na obi hu say say MPP mu de wo wa bonti na hu ne dress na afefefe obi na hu say ngo yie ai say samampom so akoduro hu chen obi mu arehwo nko a Masaudu Salakau e na ekasa no the Salakau e na ekasa no the brother I am not surprised because we MPP ni pa now during the ultima you can never feel comfortable. Independence Day celebration, feel comfortable with that because abanya at 20 million Ghana cedis na Independence Day parade na kekano soldier for ni security services for ne be match no 20 million Ghana cedis faculty tiskano
John Mahama time na MPP time
me see MPP as John Mahama
MPP time
na do Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia ne Salaka one time
20 million Ghana cedis.
20 million Ghana cedis. Yeah, parade keke. Asra for be match ye no. Sika wo mo di wura mo di ye no. Na aban wo baya. Was medium the 1.5 million penny DD. How? 18.5 million Ghana cedis. What you have to go?
Na say when your friend can bro say fiscal discipline. Maka. So maka.
Ba finance mo what?
Eti anu na ama say o man no su koye.
Wo mo pensa. And then also be fiscal discipline. Yeah, fiscal undiscipline. My discipline to home. I'm an ye. The better. And then we'll be sorry no one tears say Israel, Iran. Many Korea Senakore. ya to petrol and 1 barrel na $200 a year $1,000 kona ko check na we me no ka say wo ko UK no ni Europe gas wo ma to more than 50%. Go and check it. The straight hormones the straight way now wo mo de ship akase fa oba no me no ka say ye Iran wo mo emma kwan memfa wo ma they will attack you say sia recently no mo de aba to just say ada yire de o memma kwan me na ba na mo mu say America no ni Israel no ni ade but oboa enti America se fom wo bo den but as now me no ka say still ya da so to ye de na the better economy inflation da so da 3.3 na me no ka say dollar nda so da 10 cedis na 11 na me no ka say yantoto niema boom and the last time me calculation be the chiro so Russia and Ukraine war na now Israel US and Iran war na the war pa no mo kun say and no na de na wo mo yo no etimi affect wiase nyina Iran and I say Russia and Ukraine omo ni any product be etimi affect wiase nyina obomu tienie pa men ka so omo nya hwe wo but the word is omo ni one product ebetimi ahonko atwe ebetimi affect wiase nyina but Iran produce oil pa am de bo wiase and aside so mo produce oil no some straight hormones no ahono na omo de oil ahodro fa na ship ahodro fa eno na banye no wo mo ho ne wo mo tumu ahotre de aba eno nti fe petrol so de ahonko atwe pe ewiase nyina wa kwa atwe di brata what say say wheat asoto am ewiase nyina esu yenya wheat ni da what say say di asoto am ewiase nyina nya say di yenya bi ni da anwa na no ehon ko atwe kakra enso eno no ne enya bi ne ento ana ne bo kokoko soro enne no ojo no de affect wiase nyina bade me no ka se yenya hunsunsuanso bia enne 11th day a o mo hyase a wo mo kontokwa no yenya hunsunsuanso bia and we are still waiting and nyina financial discipline no fiscal discipline na o kan wasem no the better say the 20 million Ghana cedis celebrating the Independence Day. Now we 18.5 million Ghana cedis at Togo. Now the 1.5 Nadia financial discipline be na chewe. So we are buying wunim nyansa. This what Jimmy. So we are buying wunim nyansa. Now your president agenda with team and I know Sir John Dramani Mahama wunim nyansa agenda and team. Sa 8.5 million Ghana cedis na what try diogunu. And you ma be brain betimi aye. And you ma be brain betimi aye. E betimi akushi na economy no. Am economy na jan naso. So we NPP nia. You will never feel comfortable because Ghana for the batun seniani. Near Susunia Bisas so. Sunny between the 1.5 million celebrating Independence Day. The brother, my mama was correct a year example be a benyan and she. Oti way, won't fear what ye. Now to Miss Abrabokra and Koyi Mount. Baby Abeda Krawuni. Baby Adriana Bedia Crat Mount. O Mount Timin Shawomu, school cry won't Timin qua. The brother, I'll bet they do crack. Campus, I would disagree the Akoshem so didi. Sana Ghana tie baby Ghana won Ghana to send nipa wa mobra and we be ni kwasen ka kai kura I'm telling you
akwese wa di obedi di obehye wunya ade etia ukosere no wadi ukosere no wadi o obedi adu na the same person wakotam be 2000 Ghana oh hiani assembly nyina no aka no birthday ni kwase we celebrate because at 69 years no Ghana ye airline Ghana ye tetia nurse for ne doctor for ne de wom ko Jamaica no ni Haiti no so wom ko Guyana no enye UK ni US mpo Guyana no so wom ko no ko ye adwuma na no ye ni Saint Skirt and Davis uti kro ni din kra ko ye na me tie da omo ni
tax your friends a passport viewer we va se bay ye no masanya e no omo ntama kwani abande se opesa wo Saint Skirt and Davis wokwa wono
enwa before na abrofo
parents aye drew one year before kakra omo kala net say nia obetimi akọ aye nse dan ha obia eti o e kwanda Saint Skirt tell uti kroni dia beka skirt ni apa
we say no example akwakọ eti say abusua tuei wo mobroni na meme na mehwe wo meme na me ma osika da bia me wona aba beji sika afa meti ase abusua di ni birthday abusua di 2000 Ghana na di ni birthday abra me kura me di me birthday me mfa sika no e ba sa me jawe wo Ghana no bosia na ade kikire wo man akufnye na no ya na nko wo meka che se ka jo mama nkonkoje bosia fa me hye kokomu musia nkonkoje bosia Independence Day no duru amusa se enka jo mama mfa sika nhyem
it is a European country we American country Obua Ghana bo Ghana besia. Nanka me ye wo mo a ka me sponsor obi mu da. Liberata. Enti amana koye se NDC party says omunim nyansa too much. And NDC for NPP for the just omo agimie. Yeah, the ever 20 million made am dem ba mo fa 1.5 million. Oh nya za. Sanka
I am from Sona omo ye no. Omo senka NDC ba no omo so ye bi.
Tinna Joma man ke ken on ko no so the base 50 million. So ka Ghana at 50. Dia don ajekum ko for ye. Dia aye osafuma afonom ye no okrom ha. Sika ko mu se no okrom ha no mo e be sin na ye be hwem sa. And this is ya wanting anya pe sram eko eti they were expecting say John Mahama ba ye na nko pagya no de krom Savannah region okodu onu afre na nanom nyina no mote aye ponko so wom de ponko no motena ne de mo anwoma adura so no mo se wom kente papa bi no sa wom frugu no mo de aba ye be wie na say John Mahama spend 50 million Ghana cedis na nka salaka wa sa ba betra se no abeka di brata salaka sa ka asembi na me ye mahudwiri was say almost incompetent mind. Ah, what me dwene ye e no mu see Jubilee House. And I feel that John Mahama no ba no say Jubilee House. I feel obetimi e the independent no say ni Independence Day ho. And nti wo mo call wo mo march pass here. And then one farm ko ni fie ah wo den kanta na age hu di brighter. To work competent mind. Ah we see Jubilee House no. One say anya competent mind say me see Jubilee House wa. E dey ma me celebrate Independence Day ho. Wunya adwen no ya kama edisi dano but we obi na abehu nyanza said na wusi ye no ye celebrate Independence Day ho ye that's a wajimi in the first place no is a wunnim da botan che odisi dano and then na wusi ya space kakraka da ho wo Jubilee House garden and no Terence Drew ba ye St. Scott and Davis one prime minister ba ye okodua dua ho and chameno ye be holidays ho it's nice and very very calm.
Adibua obe expose sesia
for what purpose we have to go
and back afesema expose
why on what basis explain it to our cherished viewers on what basis speak English let's use this a portion let's speak English what 15,000 plane ticket. Say ukodi holi abushanti yi. Send Scratch and Davis there. Anya me bo ne nyekese. Say see akro mama passport visa there. Ye nya kakra bia betimi am.
Hefa because South Africa kwa.
Caribbean countries ni bia.
Me na me bisa says even South Africa. Kwa South Africa. Obetwa flight bia be obetumi akobe 20,000. Ghanaian cedis so be 200 million. 20,000. One kokra na nya 15,000.
Scratch there no. Because
a flight no a coin on the check you how many Jamaica no many hate no many Jamaica say Jamaica America side okay it's over 20,000 yako
for be crowd was in sketch obet me invite ya
na me chow say over 20,000 yako kwa ba
e bia no obetua ma me the person dey kon
ba wo now kro bi ka so betua ma wa obeka se da bi jai fiscal ma me
the thing is enye se mi ntio mi ni 20,000 di ko tia
na me chow say so bi kura ka se ma tua ma me de mo ko no wo bi so me ka se da bi mo fa me de ma me
ye kan he se Ghana nim nyansa na ye Independence Day do na America so ba me 500 million ye mfa nia ya dia ye mfa 1 million ni ye mfa 490 mfa nto ho so nim nyansa because you don't have that 500 million me tie me ni 200 million dey cost in sketch and obi say me pesa me do ko ane nyansa na wosa me na nipa ntas na mkabra me tiwe me ni mo hwe me da ka kra so me nya bi na me akọ hai eyan ka me ni beje pass o dem beko na so de first kan ma me na me mfa nto ye mfa nhye bra bi ase nipa no kro wo do ko bom say sa wo dwene but I'm telling you nipa bom say sa wo dwene but wo de wagimi an wonwini nti
akwantu bi so bie kwan
akwantu bi bie kwan na nya sen sketch send skirt say as a skirt ni apam the better America now de make UK now de make I'm ready any other developed countries any other I'm ready but send skirt de me nko any come go South Africa and Togo and Burkina send skirt say media I'm not downplaying your country but I don't like
media okaso takwa de kwa kaso de me kwa ba meko
media me price was me nko takra de say enti the better enu no ne aka ya besi no wonu hwe wonya 60 years Who's who for 50 billion? Now they are could do birthday. Other Ghana and 69 years. So I brought to one shambles as someone Jimmy. But I'm telling you, Obio or assisting Ghana be our independence, they know the quantum of money I this shame mono ever respect Ghana. And I know that Salakao, yeah. So NDC Anthony that path. Now we are mad so you no mayo. And indeed, a can de bro man and yakatwa. And at least thumbs up at the major money and this, and it was very, very, very colorful.
Quick one. Miracles Aboagye sa kan ho biem. Na enkomo we no akofa asem de abre no. Yenkoti enkomo kra akofa asem de abre Miracles Aboagye and NPP.
Aban no ka say so ba obeti electricity so no. We tia 256 Ghana cedi. Enye won say embra na fuel and 14 cedis. Exchange rate was 14 cedis. Inflation was 23.8% no. Na ntia ko fia 100 Ghana cedis a month. Na eneya mo na mo kasa aban papa abano. Inflation fuel price about 9.8 cedis. Inflation about 3.3. Exchange rate about 10.7. And so Antiakosia extra 256 Ghana cedis. Na sa woko obisa Antiakosia say between the now our inflation 23%. No more electricity 100 cedis. Any dia and then all the inflation about 3.3%. Now we share electricity 256 cedis. Why now pay? Na Antiakosia catch us say up 23% inflation there now. Why money? Because our be 23%. Na me share electricity for 4. Na me share is 4. Na say all the inflation about 3%. Na me electricity akọ mo oha any aduonu a any esan ka me fada na ankeye. Mikura receipt bebre wa ha ma me ha me ho bobo so wo receipt na dodo na ye ka kire aban anope nyina ne say yesre no ye bisa de eketwe bi pe electricity ntumu na why na dwin say end of first quarter 2026 for the beba no onjai Oma dwin say 2026 first quarter oba sia to in spite of all the problems I have with now, yes, wrong. Ghana for a bread. Okay, say, Obama want to when to me, I'll find one more and February may day and become. It's okay, Omoba to me. Sound to Muna over some of the end of March, and first quarter. Omunjai. Now, end of first quarter review now, and by way by yellow. Yeah, Pomo almost electricity no so kakaya dey emanye esa ne say IMF conditionality ne say inflation dollar any fuel any yegina so kase any share electricity rates and tariffs inflation yi every 23 about 3.3 ekusu kofem dollar yi every 14 about 10 ekusu kofem fuel yi
okay,
Right.
Antia Kosia Unamanio,
Antia Kosia de Behunaman.
Unamani wa Miracles Aboagye san.
Na mamenya adwuma kakra bi we na memfa enyi miracle sano. Also Ghana total public debt increase underlined significantly under President Akufo-Addo, rising from 142.5 billion Ghana cedis in 2017 to approximately 737 billion Ghana cedis, 742 billion by early 2026. This represents a massive accumulation over 600 billion in debt during his 8 years tenure. Maminche we muchi. Sawore na nadu danko Akufo-Addo penswa. Ansa na obeba ba mu 2017 no. Na Ghana yeka ya di wiase 142.5 billion. Before Sana Nada Akufo-Addo be fra amamuom no, na Ghana kano afro akodu 742 billion. And 8 years and another Akufo-Addo be di no, what is 600 billion eka and what they can. Tie minwe. Was as of early 2026, reports indicate that the total debt reached around 742 billion. Accumulation between 2017 and 2024, the debt grew grew from 142.5 billion to 737 billion. So, the debt accumulation in the last 8 years is significantly higher than 122 billion recorded between 1957 and 2016. There's another Kwakufado. So, in 1957, Eddie Bessie 2016 now. A cow mine about 2 honano, Nana Kwakufado by any times, Bebber the oh. By September 2024, external debt reached a higher of 32.1 billion. External debt, Yakaya didn't fear Hankwano. A cocodri, 32.1 billion US dollars. I know the dollars and yes, it is 32.1 billion US dollars. Nana Kwakufado. My energy was say the energy sector debt was estimated at around 2.5 billion US dollars. And Saka Winina Meno Kenyano, Nana Ado Dankwa, Ekufu Ado, aka Nana So Boy, on one lover boy, Yankupo Dinyansena, the Ashenitrim, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, the economic wizard, including Miracle Aboagye and Salaka, Omnombo Saka, we own the two. So, I am a hundred. I am such person. And that moral right. Because you don't can boom. The writer, wow, you're gonna need be a wood me be a nutian pa. Bible crack Oko quadrumwa, a tobacco, Chichemunum hoba. Was say, and no one man in your men na and any by yet ye bre. And you know, put your tongue, I am ye bre. Nana don't go for the be a wagana. A camino one fiancé, common fund, get fund, everything, heritage fund, Nina, a kufado, Kokompo, or the Kusiawa, Emma Gana Kodeka. And a Gana and another Kufado, and the Miracles are watching body go on. And the energy sector, a mumitasie, a muposo, a muayasa, a cocaine room, say, you know. Miracle percent and could electricity car, Bosumbi, 20 cities.
Question and I'm Bisano, some nana okay. You a car MP for the bottle electricity one. Sa a cano. Anna John Mama say, or did you crank a crano dear tia? Gunner for young complaining yet. Miracles of what you say. Or no quack complaining. So we and I ask one. No complaining. After some already we actually we would have first known him. But after some already we actually we NPP ni now complaining energy. Eka abusumi utia nyame obetua cafe no ye warm up. O NPP ni na ontiasia kosobobo.
I'm telling you
kosobobo
because sa eka no body to na minum ye na wo setua. Wo bodo na muto no mani age. Oh, bonam to no money aje. Nana show boy. And a COVID-19 ya anyi water. COVID-19 ya ntia water be. Enu bi no. 3.1 billion US dollars. E kaida ho.
So,
buy na beto a wo ye hu adwuma. And the better only option bia. Some num ye no no be chede ama ye ne atua. Enu nti na ya na some of us ye na abuafu jo Mahama say. Sabe kutre nkodiri mako ama punchani meti hu mfifiri me Ghana ni aka me tua ne nhame but the oma aka ne bae na wo so odi ni gina se ne ni anu na bema me Ghana ni me tua sa aka we makoma beto me yam se after all ayame man yese wo sie chinyo da wa na wotafre anu ntimi nsunu mu ene akamfo me yebebubu nkwase amesesi a enkofa ahaban fa nhyem wunu anya aboa wo de ano no what you say? Tachamani say kura so munyantoko omo aneka. Enu nti no, me nhwe ma me Ghana nseye. Na me nko yes Saint Sketch and Davis nti no, me ami bomode na metua ka bi di aboa ban no osiesie. Na emom. So obi kokum owio ne ado wo nwuram. Forest anya o ma me de anya o papa dia. Emo na anya obi ama. Na jeje timi ahwanyame anim sa. Onko de fiase 3 years a. Sa jeje kro na mpese hu nyansa. No ohunu se, se ye de wontumi ba nanim. Niaga sa konta mining numere forest wakobubu nuagu watutu fom agudie ama ani adania sa ajeje kro na woso hunyansa na sa asem no ye ntem no omunya adon because they are all Ghanaians. I'm not against say obi akokum wa no amfa mra kwanso na ajeje de na tomu because mmoa no so wo mo right Ghana na bibi man na yemfa mmoa nya hwe okọ abrocha wo mo ba fie da but wontimi nkono nwe nti so amfa mra kwan so no kokum mmoa no na mra ne na di na the politician so amfa mra kwan so no so wi o man sika wase wo man ja pade wabu wo man dan togu a ade na sa politician de ye na adwon no nante no okọ no ba na ko menu a on the onika prenti ye hwe no ne hwe ne body size ne hwe abusia wo firi mu ba de judge wo haseta wo de 3 years de tuntiri so the brighter enti me I am even shocked. Some miracles Aboagye wanya that energy anya that vim and vigor no atimi akogye simpie ne apaso so people's forum NPP before na amukogu na amutie sa people's forum no e ka na do bodo to no e ka de nis miracles Aboagye mbodo to no enti sa ka no na John Mahama etua ye po yampo e wo sie tua but me ka de a kire John se me pa ne chaw tua de e betua na emu mo nya ne ntam na electricity ka no onfa nkrofon kokot ne ho ntoye
quick one area si yesa be sie akramu